Hello everyone, this is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 fan 2001 here, and now you are entering a different universe. That's right, there was no longer Halloween Review Week until next show. But don't worry, horror fan, I will review some of the horror movie and Halloween Review Week in 2024. I know this a pretty long way, but how about you just wait a minute? It's Disney fan turn now. And now let's give them what they want. So hey guys, so welcome back to my very first ever of my Disney Review Week. I really hope this will be way better this year, Disney Review Week, instead of my last year. Because my last year, Disney Review Week, is hands down one of the worst years for Disney Review Week, because I keep making some disaster video about Wreck-It Ralph 2. Like, yeah, sure, Wreck-It Ralph 2 cannot be perfect, but that film was not bad, honestly. But honestly, I did rewatch it like a weeks ago, and honestly, guys, I think it's a pretty decent sequel based on Wreck-It Ralph, honestly. Even I think the first film was way better, but overall, I think the sequel is pretty okay, honestly. And yeah, to a fan, I think it's okay now. And you can stop hating on me these days. Anyway, honestly, it's never gonna happen because he did win on the Cross of Spider-Verse, which I will never forget that. And just like Oscar did to the Frozen 2 for snubbing for Best Animated Feature Film, I will never forget that, because that was a terrible thing that Oscars ever did. Yeah, snubbing Frozen 2 is just awful and make your Oscar look bad. Like for goodness sakes, every Oscar these days always do some bad decision like that type of bullcrap. Sorry guys, so tonight I am doing a short review on one of my greatest short of all time, which is none other than Once Upon a Studio, came out the year of 2023. Anyway guys, and no joke, do you know how many times I watched this short? 5 times. This is how much I love this short so much. But what do I think about Once Upon a Studio? I think it's a very cute and a very masterpiece and a very emotional short I have ever seen in my 22 years of my life. I'm probably saying to yourself, when are you going to watch that new Spider-Verse short that came out this year? Sadly, I can't watch it because apparently they didn't let me know, and they didn't let any of the Spider-Verse fan know that there was going to be a short based on my Miranda's story. And I was like, are you serious, Sony? Who in the right mind don't want to remind to your true fan? I love the Spider-Verse fan. I really hope I can watch that short, but not anytime soon, because they didn't even remind about that. Honestly, guys, they just released it without even people telling me about it. So yeah. Anyway, do I have any thoughts about the short? Not at all. Let's talk about how great the short is. Anyway, one of my favorite cameo in this short has to be Anna and my girl Elsa. Man, more I think about Elsa, and more I just really love her like an ice cream. Yeah, honestly guys, Elsa, she is my type of ice cream. Yeah, she's my ice cream of my girlfriend. And so yeah, and Elsa, Tywood, Gwen Stacy, she's honestly one of my favorite female character crush I have ever seen in my 22 years of my life. It's just, Elsa is so beautiful. It's just too hard to hate her, honestly. And some people all hating on her. People, you gotta stop doing that. Use your common sense. And honestly guys, Elsa is just too hard to hate, because Elsa, she is so beautiful. Honestly guys, she's so beautiful. Elsa, she kind of reminds me of the animated version of Margot Robbie. Yeah, Margot Robbie do look like Elsa in real life, and even the actress from The Babysitter kind of look like Elsa. So I can picture them as Elsa, honestly. Definitely not Margot Robbie, because Margot Robbie is just too old for Elsa, honestly, because Elsa is 21, and I have no idea what age of Margot Robbie is, which I am no point to look at the research right now. But anyway, I think the Frozen 2 cameo is honestly one of my favorite favorite cameo in this short because you can see Honey Million, you can see Anna and Elsa reaction, and you can see Elsa freezing Hans, and I was like, oh, good thing you deserve what you get, Hans, because Hans is honestly one of the worst Disney twist villain in the history of mankind, because I will talk about in my movie review of Frozen for 10th anniversary. I cannot wait to talk about how bad Hans' twist villain is, and I do agree with some people. Hans' twist villain is such a god-awful twist, and people saying Big Hero 6 twist villains awards, you know what? I will get to my reason about that in my movie review of Big Hero 6 pretty soon. Maybe on the Film of 7, so maybe we'll see. Anyway, and not just Frozen 2, they have some cameo like you see in every Disney film, like Zootopia, Moana, The Lion King, and more Frozen characters like Olaf, Kristoff, Honey Million, Ryder. No, not Ryder from GTA. No, I'm talking about Ryder for Frozen 2, aka Honey Million's brothers, which more I think about Honey Million, more I just think she is such a beauty, and I really love her new character. That is honestly one of my favorite characters in Frozen 2. Next, tied with Elsa, and next to Anna. Anyway, honestly, guys, I do like Elsa more than Anna in my opinion, and I might tell you the reason why I love Elsa so much. Anyway, so stay tuned. Anyway, and we got Moana, which there was a scene when Moana holding Flounder, and Flounder said, "Water." Yeah, honestly, that was really funny, and you can see why Flounder really want water, because water always help him very good. And shocking enough, my boy Robbie Williams came back as a genie, and I was saying to myself, how in the world of Neptune above that you got Robbie Williams to voice by a genie? Because Robbie Williams passed away back in 9 years ago. It's gonna honestly next year it's gonna be 10 years when Robbie Williams is gonna be gone. Yeah, I do not want to think about that. That is too depressing. That is too much. Anyway, and Mickey and Minnie was really amazing in this special, especially for Mickey. Oh my goodness, Mickey, he is such a heartwarming mouse, honestly, and without Mickey, Disney won't be the same. And now I just heard the news that Mickey is going to be gone with Disney. Please don't do that. Are you seriously doing this to Mickey? Are you seriously going to make a horror movie about Mickey? Please don't. And make you so... Oh my god, it make you Hollywood look bad, honestly. Like, we need to prove Blood of Honey? Yeah, screw the movie. I'm not watching that. Anyway, honestly, guys, that movie is a blacklist, so yeah, I'm not gonna think about that anymore anytime soon. Anyway, and we got Judy and Nick made a cameo, and I was like, man, such a perfect timing for Zootopia 2. 2 ticket please for Zootopia 2. And Tiana, honestly, guys, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the movie called The Princess and the Frog. I never liked that film to begin with. Honestly, guys, more I keep rewatching that film, the more just really... And me, honestly, guys, more I think about Princess and the Frog, the more I just rewatched it, and more I just want to go yawn. Yeah, that film made my brain bored, but at least that film is way better than Strange World. Yeah, honestly, guys, Strange World made a cameo, and honestly, guys, and no joke, they made a cameo in Strange World in this short. OMG, why in the world they did that? Oh my goodness, to make you Disney look bad. Sorry guys, and Cinema made a cameo, and even the plants, and even the dog from the Little Mermaid made a cameo when he just literally take Prince's shoes and trying to eat them and say, "Hey Mac, you get back here." Oh my goodness. Honestly guys, and we can't forget the scene when Rapunzel say, "I got this," and hit her with a frying pan on the snake from the Jungle Book. Yeah, Snake, you got what you get. Oh my goodness. He deserves what he get for hypnotize that one cow, which is the one for Mickey friends. And honestly, guys, and Goofy was really funny. Really funny in the special. And Donald was so funny because honestly, guys, there was a scene when Donald was so tired of that sloth. Honestly, guys, do you remember the sloth from Zootopia when he was thank you for entering the elevators. And honestly, guys, there was a scene when my boy Baymax is trying to get in the elevator, and you see Donald was angry. Man, honestly, guys, this short is so funny and is so incredible. in the ending, man, get you on the guy, get your 5 box of tissue. The ending is very sad. It's very sad, but and then emotional at the same time. On the guy, more I listen, on the guy, more I listen, on the guy, more I listen that song at the end, and more it just really make me sad, honestly. And you can see why Jennifer Lee and all of the Walt Disney Animation Studio employee really care about the older fan. And honestly guys, speaking of that, honestly guys, there was a scene when Mickey Mouse looked at the picture for Walt Disney, and I was saying to myself, why in the world of Neptune above that I made Homer Simpson beat up Mickey? So thank goodness Homer is not beating up Mickey. Honestly guys, you know what person he's going to beat up by Homer Simpson? It's going to be like a terrible CEO, which is no than Bob Chesbeck. Oh my goodness. Not Bob Barker, Bob Chesbeck. Because honestly, guys, there was a one CEO of Disney that he destroyed Disney back in 3 years ago and back in 2 years ago, which I would never accept that. He better be ashamed of himself. Like destroying some of the Marvel and some of the Disney and some of the Pixar project. Yeah, he deserved to rot in heck. So overall, guys, Once Upon a Studio is such a beautiful and a very emotional short. Thank you so much, Disney, for really care about Frozen 2, because honestly, I was finally realized I didn't see the day come that Disney really care about Frozen 2. And you can see why they care about the fan. They care about me. I really love Disney. Honestly, guys, I love Disney since I was a little kid, since I was a baby. Honestly, guys, I really loved Disney in the beginning. Honestly, guys, and I really hope that they will make this type of short as the greatest. And honestly, guys, when I was watching the short, and I was like, please reboot House of Mouse. We need House of Mouse back. Honestly, guys, I do not care what Pete said, but we need House of Mouse. House of Mouse is honestly one of the most underrated Disney Toon Disney show in the history of mankind, because that show is a huge part of my childhood, and I really hope Disney XD team up with Walt Disney Animation Studio will make a House of Mouse. And please add Anna and Elsa, Moana, Rapunzel, and all the Encanto characters. Please do that. I will be so happy, and I will be watching it on the television. I really hope so. I really hope Walt Disney Animation Studio will greenlight a reboot of House of Mouse, because do you remember the House of Mouse that came out like a few years ago on Toon Disney? Man, such a childhood, man. I cannot wait to review that for my Disney Review Week, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be pretty fun. When I was talking about it, because while I was rewatching it on YouTube, and I was like, why in the world Disney Plus don't want to add House of Mouse? Yeah, that's what I thought, because that show is underrated. I do not care what Pete said, because honestly, guy, Pete was the only flaws I have for House of Mouse, because he was trashing the rating, he was trashing House of Mouse, he was saying everything stink. Yeah, sure, it was funny, but at the same time, you kind of feel bad for Mickey and his fans worked so hard for the show, and all of a sudden Pete is just doing Pete. And speaking of Pete, his original Pete is in it, and honestly, you can see why Disney care about the Disney fan, because this short made for Disney fan, made by me. It didn't made for True Retro fan, didn't made for nothing, but it just made for the original Disney fan, including me, because I've been a fan of Disney back in 22 years. Yeah, it's been 22 years when I support Disney when I was born, honestly. And this is honestly all I gotta say, but this is honestly one of the greatest short that Disney ever did. And this is hands down one of the best short I have ever seen in the history of mankind. And I am giving Once Upon a Studio a 10 out of 10. This is an epic, brilliant masterpiece. And I am giving this short a seal of Nick awesomeness. Man, such a good time to start off. Man, such a good time to start off for the awesome Disney Review Week, and I really hope you guys will enjoy it. So hey guys, that was my short review on Once Upon a Studio. I'm very sorry I didn't talk about it in my October 15, because number one, I was focusing on Halloween Review Week, and second of all, I was on vacation. And thank goodness I got this review out of the way, and stay tuned for my redo review on Wreck-It Valve, honestly. Yeah, that honestly guys, to be shocking enough, Wreck-It Valve is honestly one of my new It's going back. It's going back. One of my favorite movie of 2012. Yup, even better than The Dark Knight Rises, The Avengers, and Skyfall. Oh boy, I'm probably a lot of people will be so angry, but hey, I like Wake Up in the beginning. What do you expect? It's honestly one of my most anticipated movie of 2012 in the beginning. Because honestly, guys, I used to have Wake Up as my favorite movie from 2012, but honestly, doing to you know what, which I don't want to say who it is, which, just like in Kanto, we don't talk about Frozen user. We don't talk about Frozen the user. Guys, you can talk about Frozen movie. Please do not talk about Frozen as a user, because that user go crap himself, and his troll rant is the worst rant I ever seen in my life. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, honestly, guys, if you enjoyed this review, if you want to see more of this crossover of these days, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and share the video with your whole family. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna sing this song for this special review. Hold on a minute. Oh boy, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me cut some part. Alright, are you ready? And this song is not copyright, so thank goodness. Thank goodness this song is not copyright. If the song get copyright, screw YouTube. I'm not going to say screw Disney, because Disney is doing their job yet. Screw YouTube. But I'm going to play the song. If you don't like my cringy singing, just deal with it. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this Disney Review Week, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and share this video with your whole family. And stay tuned for my YouTube movie review on Like About tomorrow afternoon. I was upon Malibu. She's such you when you wish upon us the stars, you will come true. Man, I get really in tears when I hear that. Anyway, this video is signing off, and stay tuned for my YouTube movie review on Wreck-It Ralph tomorrow afternoon. See you guys, and I'm very sorry about the ads, so do I. Anyway, see you next time. So long, and good night, YouTube. Don't let the big boss fight. Beat them, they Hades. But it's a different version than beat them, then Black and Blue, but beat them if you Hades. Anyway, this is Disney Review Week. Signing off for the night, and stay tuned for my YouTube movie review on Wreck-It Ralph. And I'm very sorry about my terrible singing, because I have a terrible voice. Anyway, good night.